What if I told you that some of the biggest names in American entertainment, sports, literature, and culture carry a heritage that leads back to one people, the Igbo people of Nigeria? From Igboland to America, from the red earth of Igboland to the red carpet in Hollywood, from Broadway to the Grammys, and from the pages of science fiction to the biggest stages in the world. Some were born in America, some were born in Nigeria or Britain, but they share something deeper: Igbo blood, Igbo names, Igbo ancestry. And at number one is an Oscar-winning Hollywood legend who traveled to Igboland and was given a traditional title meaning a brother in a foreign land. These are 20 remarkable celebrities of Igbo descent, and the higher we climb, the bigger the names become. Join us as we count from 20 to 1. At number 20, Chinedum Nedu Ndukwe. We begin with the NFL. Chinedum Nedu Ndukwe was born in Virginia to Nigerian parents of Igbo heritage. His first name, Chinedum, carries a powerful meaning. My Chi is my guide. He played college football at Notre Dame before entering the NFL, where he became a safety for the Cincinnati Bengals and later Oakland Raiders. After football, he moved into business and entrepreneurship, exactly what his Igbo kinsmen are known for all over the world. From the football field to the boardroom, his story is another example of Igbo ambition crossing the borders. At number 19, Amobi Okoye. Imagine arriving in America at just 12 years old, knowing almost nothing about American football, and 7 years later, becoming a first-round NFL draft pick. That is the story of Amobi Okoye. Born in Igboland and raised in America, Okoye developed rapidly as a defensive tackle. In 2007, the Houston Texans selected him 10th overall in the NFL draft. At just 19 years old, he became the youngest player ever selected in the first round. Amobi Okoye didn't simply learn the American game, he mastered it. At number 18, Chet Bashari Anekwe, whose career stretches across Hollywood, American television, theater, and African cinema. Chet Bashari Anekwe, born in Lagos and raised in Queens, New York, Anekwe built a career through determination and versatility. He has appeared in productions including How to Get Away with Murder and Tyler Perry's Assisted Living. His journey presents something important. You can leave Igboland, grow up thousands of miles away, and still carry that heritage into everything you become. At number 17, Annette Ngozi Ilonze. You may know her simply as Annie Ilonze, but her birth name is Annette Ngozi Ilonze. Born in Texas to an American mother and a Nigerian father of Igbo background, Ilonze entered Hollywood and built an impressive television career. From General Hospital to Charlie's Angels, she has continued to establish herself on American screens, and that Igbo name, Ngozi, has traveled with her every step of the way. At number 16, Ebubennem Megalyn Ann Echikunwoke. Her name alone tells part of the story. Ebubennem Megalyn Ann Echikunwoke, professionally known as Megalyn E.K., born in America, she is the daughter of a Nigerian father of Igbo heritage. She went on to build a successful career in television and film, appearing in productions such as 24, That 70s Show, Arrow, and A Good Day to Die Hard. Her surname is unmistakably Igbo. Her career is unmistakably international, and her story is unmistakably part of the Igbo diaspora. At number 15, Ogonna Nneka Nnamani. Before becoming a physician, Ogonna Nneka Nnamani was an Olympic athlete. Born in America, Nnamani became one of the outstanding volleyball players of her generation. She represented the United States at 2 Olympic Games and won a silver medal in 2008. But her achievements didn't stop with sports. She later pursued medicine, athlete, scholar, physician, and a woman carrying an unmistakably Igbo name onto the world stage. At number 14, Osi Umenyiora. 2 Super Bowls rings, 2 Pro Bowl selection, and one of the most memorable defensive players in New York Giants history. Osi Umenyiora, born in Britain to Nigerian parents of Igbo descent. Osi moved between Britain, Igboland, and America before eventually reaching the NFL. His first name, Osi Tadimma, carries the beautiful meaning, "May all be well from today." And for opposing quarterbacks, things were often anything but well. Osi became a Super Bowl champion twice in the New York Giants and remains one of the most recognizable figures connecting African talents with American football. At number 13, Nonso Anozie. Known around the world as Nonso Anozie, his full name is Nonso Anozie, a British actor of Igbo Nigerian descent. Anozie has become a familiar face to international audiences. He appeared as Zaroshoan Daxos in Game of Thrones and in films including Ender's Game, Cinderella, and The Grey. His commanding presence earned him the nickname many fans know him by, the Gentle Giant. But behind the global career is a name rooted in Igbo history and heritage. At number 12, Jidenna Theodora Mobison. Then came the Igbo man who made the world ask, who is the classic man? His name is Jidenna Theodora Mobison. Jidenna is the son of Nigerian academic Oliver Mobison, an Igbo professor who worked in computer science, and Jidenna's name is not hidden or random. He has explained that Jidenna means to hold on or embrace the father in Igbo language. He spent part of his childhood in Nigeria and later transformed his Nigerian heritage into part of his artistic identity. With songs like Classic Man and Tribe, Jidenna created something unique, American hip-hop, with an unmistakable connection to Africa and African sounds. At number 11, Tobe Nwigwe. Before we enter the top 10, meet Tobe Nwigwe. Professionally known as Tobe Nwigwe, he emerged from Houston with a style that refused to fit neatly into any box. No traditional superstar formula, no waiting for permission, just family faith, culture, creativity, and relentless work. His music regularly incorporates Igbo language and identity. Even his non-profit, Team Guinea, takes its name from the Igbo expression, Gini Bumpagi, what is your need? Tobe Nwigwe didn't hide his heritage. He turned it into part of his brand and made the world pay attention to the Igbo culture. We have arrived at the top 10, and at number 10, Nnedi Okorafor. This woman didn't conquer Hollywood, she conquered the imagination. Her full name is Nnedi Okorafor. The world knows her as Nnedi Okorafor. Born in America to Igbo Nigerian parents, Okorafor became one of the most celebrated writers in modern science fiction and fantasy. She won major literary awards, including the Hugo and Nebula, and developed a literary vision she calls African futurism. Her stories draw deeply from African cultures, mythology, and Igbo traditions. She didn't simply enter science fiction. She helped change what science fiction. She helped redefine what science fiction could look like. At number 9, Emeka Okafor. From books back to basketball, Emeka Okafor is better known to the world as Emeka Okafor. Born in Houston to Nigerian parents, Okafor became one of America's top basketball players. He won NBA Rookie of the Year, became an NBA All-Star, and built a career as one of the league's most respected big men. His first name, Emeka, carries a familiar Igbo expression of gratitude. God has done great things, and his career certainly became something great. At number 8, Yvonne Orji. Before Hollywood knew her as Molly, she was Yvonne Orji, born in Port Harcourt and raised in America from childhood. Orji went from studying public health to becoming one of the most recognizable Nigerian-American actresses and comedians in Hollywood. Her breakthrough came as Molly Carter on HBO's Insecure. But what makes her story especially powerful is that she never had to erase her Nigerian or Igbo identity to succeed in America. She carried it and made it an important part of her success. At number 7, Nnamdi Asomugha. In the NFL, few names commanded more respect than Nnamdi Asomugha, a shutdown cornerback who spent years making elite receivers disappear from the game. Born in Louisiana to Nigerian parents of Igbo heritage, he became an NFL star, then transitioned into acting, producing, and philanthropy. His career is a reminder that Igbo excellence isn't limited to one profession. Sometimes the same person can dominate the football field and then build an entirely new legacy beyond football. At number 6, Uzo Aduba. Her name is one of the most beautiful on this list. Uzo Aduba. The world knows her as Uzo Aduba. Uzo means the road is good. Nwanneka speaks to the importance of family and kinship. When she was young, Uzo considered shortening her name because people struggled to pronounce it. Her mother encouraged her not to do so. That decision has mattered, and she has continued to share the story. Uzo Aduba went on to win 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for her performance in Orange is the New Black. She became one of the few performers to win Emmy in both comedy and drama. She didn't hide her Igbo name. She made the name even more famous and promoted the Igbo culture. At number 5, Bishop T.D. Jakes. Now things are getting very interesting because this next name is not connected to Igboland through a recent immigrant family. His connection was discovered through ancestry DNA research. Thomas Dexter Jakes Sr. The world knows him as Bishop T.D. Jakes. The influential American pastor, author, and filmmaker has said that DNA testing conducted through Henry Louis Gates Jr.'s ancestry research traced part of his ancestry to West Africa and specifically to the Igbo people of Nigeria. For African Americans whose ancestral records were shattered by slavery, discoveries like this can be deeply personal. For Jakes, the result offered something powerful, a connection to his homeland, his family, and his lost ancestral history. At number 4, Tyler Gregory Okomma. You probably know him as Tyler the Creator, but his beautiful name is Tyler Gregory Okomma. Born in California, Tyler is the son of a Nigerian father of Igbo ancestry and an American mother. For much of his childhood, his Nigerian father was absent from his life. Yet, his Nigerian surname remained Okomma, and over time, Tyler embraced that name as part of his identity. Today, he is a Grammy-winning rapper, producer, designer, and creative visionary. He didn't just build a music career, he built an entire creative universe. And one of the names inside that universe is unmistakably Igbo. At number 3, none other than Cynthia Erivo. The name itself sounds like a declaration of heritage. Cynthia, Chinasoku, Onyedimma Nazo, Amarachukwu, Uwezuoke, Echimino Erivo, known professionally as Cynthia Erivo. Her parents were Nigerian immigrants, and she has spoken openly about her Igbo heritage and the impact of the Nigerian Civil War on her family. Her many given names are Igbo, and then came the career, the Color Purple, Wicked, Broadway, Hollywood, the Tony, the Grammy, the Oscar nomination. Cynthia Erivo didn't simply carry Igbo names into the entertainment industry. She carried them onto some of the biggest stages on earth. At number 2, Chiwetel Ejiofor. Born in London to Nigerian parents of Igbo descent, Ejiofor became one of the most respected actors of his generation. Then came 12 Years a Slave. His performance as Solomon Northup earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, but his career continued far beyond that one film. From Shakespeare to Hollywood, Marvel, and major international productions, Chiwetel has demonstrated the kind of quiet intensity that doesn't need to shout to command attention. His story is another reminder Igbo talent crossed the Atlantic long ago, and the world has been watching ever since. Finally, we arrive at number 1, Forest Stephen Whitaker, an Academy Award winner, a Golden Globe winner, a BAFTA winner, and one of the most respected actors in American cinema. But behind the Hollywood legend is a story that takes us directly back to Igboland. Whitaker's ancestry research revealed Igbo heritage through his father's line, and in 2009, he traveled to Igboland, where he was honored by the people of Nkwere. They gave him a traditional title, Nnedi Namba, a name meaning a brother in a foreign land. Think about that. A man born in America, an Oscar-winning Hollywood star, standing on Igbo soil, being welcomed as a brother. That is more than a celebrity story. It is a story about ancestry, about memory, about the African diaspora, and about a connection that survived generations. Forest Whitaker went to Igboland as an American celebrity and came away with something far more personal, a name that says, "You are one of us." 20 names, 20 extraordinary journeys, actors, athletes, musicians, writers, entrepreneurs, and leaders, different countries, different careers, different generations, but one ancestral thread, Igbo. From Igboland to America, from the diaspora to the world's biggest stages, these stories prove that heritage does not disappear simply because people crossed an ocean. Sometimes it becomes even louder. Igbo amaka, Igbo is beautiful, and the story of Igbo excellence is still being written. Thanks for watching this beautiful documentary. This is Nnedi Cultural Forum, where we promote the rich cultural heritage of the Igbo people and Igbo excellence all over the world. My name is Prince Onwadenim Ngozi Chukwuka Fortune. Thanks for supporting Nnedi Cultural Forum. Look through our channel. You will find so many other interesting videos you can binge on. Let us know in this top 20 which name surprised you the most. I will see you in my subsequent videos. Bye-bye.